2017. Who's ready?
Mark, explain why this was started by Macomb County, why it's important to get these students in these facilities.
Interesting enough, we went to many manufacturing facilities about 7 years ago and started asking them, what are their concerns? And the number one issue is that pipeline of talent. Trying to get people to realize there's incredible job opportunities for kids that may not even know about what's happening in manufacturing. It's not like the manufacturing of yesteryears. Oftentimes we think of a manufacturing facility as kind of old, dungy, dirty. It's kind of what our grandparents shied us away from. But the reality is there's incredible job opportunities, good paying jobs in their clean environment. So I took tours around many different manufacturing facilities in Macomb County, and it is our heart and soul. It is our bread and butter. Manufacturing is so important. If you're not making things, your economy, your community isn't going to really survive. So we are a manufacturing state. So with that being said, knowing there was this pipeline issue, and in talking to the schools, we realized there was a disconnect. Many kids really weren't sure where they were going to go after high school. Some of them thought, the only thing to do is go to college for a 4-year degree, but sometimes they didn't really understand what it is they were looking for. Well, boy, that set me back in time, because I realized, as a kid in high school when I graduated, I really wasn't sure what I wanted to do either. But it was a connectivity. Somebody gave me a connection with the sheriff's department and says, hey, how about a job in dispatch? Not thinking I ever wanted to be a cop, I decided to take that job just to pay for college. I didn't want to go away. My brothers went away, I didn't. So I took that job, and as I'm working in the dispatch center, I come to realize, wow, I actually like this stuff. It was a lot of fun. I had a passion for it. So I guided all my education towards criminal justice, and lo and behold, ended up making a career out of it. And one that was very successful for me. Went through every rank, became the sheriff. And now as county executive, I have an opportunity to see what's kind of going on. How do we make these connections? So we worked with the ISD, worked with the manufacturers throughout Macomb County. Every school district in this entire county now is participating. Every high school is sending kids to manufacturing facilities for this one-day event, but it's beyond the one-day event. They're coming here, touching, feeling, seeing what's going on in these manufacturing facilities, seeing if there's some kind of an opportunity for them, because these companies are just, I'm telling you, they are starving for these kids. You're going to see some successes coming out of this, because we've already seen the story play out, where these manufacturers that bring these kids in connect with a few of those kids, and as before they walk out the door, they're handing them a business card saying, you need to come back, we need to talk to you. And these kids have found job opportunities right out of high school, where they're paying for their college, they're paying a wage, and they got a great career head start. And whereas many other kids are probably just going to a 4-year university, floundering, not really sure where they're going to go, and coming out of it with a debt. So parents need to be very understanding of what's happening here. There are incredible opportunities. You've got to start getting your kids to think about going to some of these manufacturers and looking for jobs, because I'm telling you, they're looking for those kids, and it is a very successful opportunity for them if they find that passion in them. That's what they want to do.
A lot of people are surprised too that manufacturing facilities like this are out in northern Macomb County. Usually you see them in South Warren or Roseville.
Manufacturing is throughout southeast Michigan. They're everywhere. They're in every community in Macomb County. And so with that being said, it's just that they do different things for, I guess if you will, different sectors or segments. So we got people that are in the aerospace, people that are in the defense industry. Automotive is a huge component. We got the medical industry. Some of it is just software, and talking about what we're doing with the actual cybersecurity. So there's so much that builds into, if you will, manufacturing. It's not just about manufacturing, building parts for the automotive industry. It's far different than that. So I think if they give their kids that opportunity to go ahead and search out, seek out, these manufacturing facilities are welcoming those kids to come on in and take a look for those job opportunities or career opportunities.
It shocked me on its size and its cleanliness, because I thought it was going to be very grimy because of all the machines. I thought it was going to be like the mechanics working on the machines. I thought they were going to be dirtier than what they looked like. They're very clean, very respectful. Just, they weren't what I was expecting at all.
So we started supporting Manufacturing Day over the last 3 years. It's grown to the point we have multiple school districts now and more students each year. This year we've opened it up to more of an engineering focused rather than just manufacturing the end product, but what it takes to design, implement, and engineer these products and what goes behind that and why. So it really expanded the career depth of not just manufacturing floor, but what a manufacturing company has in the front end of the business. Clearly the goal here is, I think Mark, when he spoke about kids don't know what they want to do when they're in high school, and to give them a vision and give them an opportunity to see what are the possibilities to work for a manufacturing company, and not necessarily within the auspices of having a 4-year degree. So when they come out of high school, they can move right into a career that they can grow with the company with on-the-job training. We support people with robotic classes at FANUC and Auburn Hills. We'll have trainers come out to the floor here and work with our people on training for the new automation that you see. We went from a company with 0 robots to over 50 robots in 5 years. So I think this is the next generation of manufacturing, if you call it that, but there's so many careers here to think about, to expand your vision of what you could be, and that's the importance for us.
Maintenance would be pretty interesting. Constantly going around, doing different machines, never the same thing every day. Always being called to do something like that. I don't know if I can decide. All the things in here are amazing, but I was just mind blown when I came in here.
My favorite part of the day was just like touring around and seeing all the different functions of the factory and how everyone works together as a team, and watching the robots function and guessing their functions was actually really fun, and I actually got a function correct, so it was pretty awesome.
You outsmarted a few people. Yeah, you outsmarted a lot of people.
Ready? All right.
Who's a bulldog here?